being healed through relationship with someone else. That's so beautiful. That's so beautiful. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the relationship reading for the weekend of May 13th to May 16th. Just remember, this is a timeless reading. So that means whenever you're listening to this or watching this, you're getting this message at the right time. So if you're not watching this during the weekend of May 13th to May 16th, everything is okay. Nothing is wrong. All is well. You're still on the right path. And just remember that I am reading for the collective, which does mean that not all this information is going to resonate. So just take what does and toss what doesn't. And if you'd like something more personal, more private, you can arrange that directly through my site, TerrieHuberman.com. And remember that ultimately you choose your own adventure, you choose your own opportunities, and you create the reality and your life for yourself by your choices and decisions. So nothing I say is ever set in stone. Okay, it's just really important to know that. Also, can you please do me a favor? Do you mind clicking the like button so that other people can see this video as well? The algorithm with YouTube is such that when you like a video, it actually shows it to other people. So that's how you can contribute to the planetary unification. Other people can get this message as well. So let's get into this. Okay, so when I asked my guides, can you tell me, like, what is going on for the weekend of May 13th? They told me that there's a real big opportunity for cohesiveness and bonding and unification. That's huge. That is huge because this is in all relationship styles. So this is platonic and romantic. So this is about repair. It's about reconnection. It's about deep conversation and vulnerability, which is what creates connection. So this weekend is super, super important for bonding with other people. Now, how this happens, that is each person's individual process. But most likely there's going to be some sort of deep conversation where one party or both parties have to get vulnerable. And that's scary. But what it does is it's deep and it shows another human that you are capable of compassion, of showing and receiving compassion. So as scary as vulnerability is, because we're afraid to show that part of ourselves, so many of us think of it as a weakness. Like, oh my God, if this person knows about this part of me, they're going to reject me. They're going to abandon me. I won't be good enough. I won't be beautiful enough. I won't be smart enough. Whatever the enough is, right? That's where that stems from what we were told and how we were raised and how we grew up. So this is about childhood wounding, being healed through relationship with someone else. That's so beautiful. That's so beautiful. So don't be afraid to get vulnerable this weekend, okay? Because you will bond with people, friends, coworkers, family members. It could deepen relationships, romantic relationships. I mean, the human experience is relating to other people, things, circumstances, situations, right? So it's about the relationship being more of a cohesiveness, a unification based on being vulnerable. So don't be afraid to cry in front of your friends. Don't be afraid to cry in front of a lover. I mean, it's okay. What you do is you ignite the compassion and the mercy in that other person. And that's what we need more of in this world right now, is compassion and mercy for ourselves and for the people around us. That will bring us blessings. It brings us blessings. So we have this opportunity to bond this weekend. It's just absolutely beautiful. So let me pick some cards here so we could see if there are actually any implementation tools that we could partake in to help us along in this journey. this earthly experience here. Let's see, there's only 2 cards that I picked for this reading. So here we go. Let's do a reveal. We have you deserve love. You are lovable. And we have time to fly. Really great cards. See, when you get into that vulnerable place, you show and you get the response of acceptance, you get the response of agreement, the ability to be loved and to show that you are worthy of love. So yeah, and time to fly, it's like, it's about bringing yourself together with another person, right? Having those collaborations, having the experience of unifying, of knowing that you've got somebody's back and somebody has your back, which creates safety, right? So this weekend, by you being vulnerable and showing that side of yourself, you're saying that you're worthy of being loved, and it's time for you to get up off your ass and do that, because when that happens, the bond that you guys will create will deepen. And you know what you're doing is you're building history. You're building history with someone. And people who have history tend to stay in each other's lives longer, right? Because they understand how each party, how each person operates, right? So it's almost a love language, right? So if you can give yourself permission to be vulnerable, and this is in any relationship, it's not just romantic. If you can, if your boss asks you like, how was your weekend? And your weekend sucked, and you go, you know what, my weekend really sucked. This happened and it made me angry and it made me sad. They're going to be able to connect with you, and they're going to be able to say, oh yeah, and they can actually, who knows, they might have even had the same experience, right? And that will help bond you. And what you're doing is you're building history together, so that in any future now moments, you have this as a fundamental basis, just an example of, conversation and deepening and of feeling safe with someone. So this is a really great weekend to build. Now, also along those lines, reconnection and repair goes really nicely with this, because that will take deep conversation and vulnerability. So I even want to go so far as to say this weekend, May 13th to May 16th, would be a really, really good weekend to start the repair process or reconnect with someone from your past that you know. And you have to know this with every fiber of your being, that you want them in your life. And it's not a codependent situation, and it's not a situation where, you would be, where you need to be loved or need to feel, what's the word? Like you've won their attention, right? So it's about true authenticity of, this person brings X, Y, and Z to my life, and I can see it and I know it, and I want to continue with that. So it's not about, oh, well, I get the attention, I'm loved, we've got great communication, those are important things, but that's not the reasoning why you would have this really deep, vulnerable conversation, okay, to have that bonding unification and to start building or rebuilding or leveling up to more history together. So this could be a really fantastic weekend for all kinds of relationship reconnection and repair. So don't be afraid to be vulnerable. It will help you bond. You will be cohesive as a unit, and you'll come together. And it's a really great thing for you guys, opportunity to feel safe with each other and enjoy each other. All right? All right. What am I always saying to you? Stay connected. Stay connected to your friends and family. Stay connected to yourself. And of course, you can stay connected to me. If you want to work with me one-on-one, yes, I do work with people one-on-one. I'm asked that question a lot lately. So I just wanted to let you know that all that information is down below in the description. section, as well as you can check out my site, terriehuberman.com, and see all of the different ways that we can work together one-on-one. So I hope everybody has a really beautiful, wonderful, deepening, connecting weekend with others this weekend, and I'll see ya on the flip side.